Hello everyone, Chris here from IT Support Services from the College of St. Benedict St. John's University. Today we're going to discuss your new notebook. We'll take a virtual tour and check out some new features. Alright, let's get started. The first thing we'll do is we'll talk about the ports that are available on your notebook. If I turn it to the left, you'll find that you have access to a USB port. That'll fit a thumb drive, keyboard, or mouse. When I spin it to the right side, I have several other additional ports. Let's talk about those. The first is the audio port, which is right here. This will plug in speakers or a microphone or a combination. The next is a standard USB connector, again for a thumb drive or a keyboard or mouse. Next one down is our HDMI port. This will be for your external video source, connecting projectors or televisions on campus or off. The next one down is your Ethernet cord. So if you're having problems with wireless, you can connect an Ethernet cord here to get you access to the internet. Next one down is your docking station port. So if you have a docking station at your desk, this is where that will snap into. And then we have a USB Type-C connector, which is the newer style USB. This is also a charging port. And then lastly is your AC adapter. This is where your AC will connect when your battery starts to run low. Alright, so I opened up the lid and now we will take a look at the mouse, keyboard, and screen options that you have available to you. Let's first start with talking about the mouse. So the mouse is still a standard trackpad right down here at the bottom. And this trackpad is actually multifunctional. So I can still depress as I used to for a double click. So if I click on this side, it would be a left click. If I click on this side, it's a right click. I can also just use fingers as a double click or a single click. So when I have something on the screen that I want to select, I can just tap once for a single click or double tap for a double click. I can also use two fingers for a right click. The other option that I have to me is I can also use the pinch and the expand option, much like how you would be able to utilize on a smartphone. That will increase or decrease the image on the screen. You also still have the traditional track point found in the middle of the keyboard. That also has the left and the right click buttons here as well. Now let's talk about the keyboard. The area that I really want to highlight here is the function keys. So as I zoom in here a bit, you'll notice that several of the function keys have additional options. And they'll have all different screen layouts over the top of them. To utilize these, you would have to use the function key, which can be found between the Control and the Windows key. It's the FN key right there. With function turned on, it then enables those additional options that can be found at the top on the function keys. So as an example, if I'm working in a low light setting or environment, I can turn up the screen brightness by using function F4. Or I would say it's nighttime and I don't need the screen as bright, so then I can turn down the brightness by using a function F3. As we go over to the right, I can then also mute my sound, turn down the volume or turn it up. I can also disable my microphone. And the other one that might be important for folks is the ability to disable your Wi-Fi if you're on a flight. Now let's talk about the screen. The biggest piece that I want to highlight here is at the top where the camera is. It's a front-facing camera, but it also has this nice toggle switch. So when I'm not using the camera, I can just use my thumb and then glide it over to the left. And now you'll notice that the camera is hidden. And so I don't have any chance of it automatically starting and capturing video. And then when I need to use it, I just slide it back to the right. And now I'm ready for a Zoom conference. If you have any questions or challenges with your new campus notebook, feel free to contact our help desk. We can be reached by phone at 320-363 2228, by email helpdesk@csb+SJU.edu, or our support portal support.csb+SJU.edu.